Hello guys, how are you doing? Welcome back to Goals Glow and welcome to another pre-season live stream. Hopefully you all enjoy. If you do, drop a like and subscribe as always. And quickly, just before the teams come out here in Austria versus FK Vardar of North Macedonia, let's quickly have a look at the team. It's a very rotated side. It's a bit of a second team. I don't like to say weak side, but it's a rotated side. Let's put it that way. Right then, let's see how I can share the screen with you. There we go. There we go. So we can see the starting 11 here. Evan Watts is in goal. Norton at right back. Captain in the side. Philip Lisa and Pedersen, the two centre backs. Tijo Shueon, sorry, forget the pronunciation all the time. Starts at left back. Cotterill and Azim Abdullah, the two DMs, it seems, with Franco playing a bit further ahead. And then it's Smith on the right, Congreve on the left, presumably, and Josh Thomas up top, of course. That is very rotated. From last season, Norton, played the most probably for us. Pedersen played a little bit. Abdullah played a little bit. And everyone else is either new or, they were a young player. So it's very rotated. But on the bench, of course, we got Vigaroo, who come on last game and really did impress. Nathan Broom, another backup goalkeeper. Josh Key, Jay Fulton, Cabango scored against Cologne, of course, last time. Harry Darlin, Grimes, Eom Ji Sung, who impressed last time as well, really good. Josh Tyman, Liam Cullen, Ollie Cooper, Sam Parker, and Dan Watts on the bench. So I think at half time we'll probably see a few changes. Maybe, depends what Luke Williams wants to get out of this game. But we are about to kick off here. I think the teams are... There's people walking across the pitch, but you can't quite make out who it is. So there we go. They are the teams, and hopefully everyone goes on to enjoy. Welcome in, Oscar. How you doing? Do you have stream? If you want to watch the game yourself, it's on Farrow News. Otherwise, you can just stay along in here, and I'll give you my best commentary of the game. I'll let you know everything that's happening, and we can all have a good chat if you guys want to. If you have any questions, flags falling down. That's not great. That's not great at all. Stick that back up before the whole thing falls down. Double Swansea City. There we go. Also, kit of choice today. The 1920 home kit, I believe it is. Yeah, very nice indeed. Of course, it's the YoBet sponsor. But I like this one. Of course, the season we got in the playoffs with Steve. No, it wasn't. It was Graham Potter shirt, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure. I think maybe. No, I think I remember seeing Mike Van der Hall in it. Maybe it was the season after. Too many seasons. Interesting Swans team. Yeah, it is rotated to our basically a second team. I'd like to see Franco break into the first team this season, but apart from that, it probably is our second team, if you want to call it that. But I'll just go for a nice Swans team there. But yeah, hopefully everyone's having a fantastic afternoon. We're about to kick off. Hopefully, the players aren't actually on the pitch yet. We're meant to kick off in a minute. So probably going to be delayed a little bit, but it's all good. So, of course, the end of our pre-season training camp in Austria today. This is our last game. And I believe they're flying back tomorrow, if I'm right in saying that. FC Vardar are a team from North Macedonia. So let's see how good they are. No idea about them. Not being disrespectful. Never heard them before, but I'm willing to learn. So any fans of FK Vardar joining the stream, be sure to let us know about your side. Right, score predictions. Get them in. Score predictions. No, it's only a preseason friendly, but still, score predictions can be always quite interesting. And I'm going to go for... what am I going to go for? I go Swansea 2, Vardar 0. I'll go Swansea 2-0 in this one. Still meant to kick off, yeah. There's just no one. There's just no one on the pitch. Who's there? No, I don't know what's going on here. They're just playing music in the background. The camera keeps zooming in and out. So the game's not actually started yet, people. I will let you know. Welcome in. I'm not too sure how to say that name. Welcome in, though. How are you doing? Swansea getting used to playing European conferences games? Yes. I'm not too sure, but hello, how are you doing? No idea what this means. If you can translate into English, Be very much appreciated. How you doing, though? And hopefully you're well. A North Macedonian fan in there. And here we go then. The teams are coming onto the pitch now. Swansea in that away kit. I believe it does look like it. Because of course we have a black kit and a white kit, believe it or not. So yeah, those are the two colours yet again. I believe we're in our black away kit again. We are, yes. I now see that the pink goalkeeper kit. There we are. So Swans in their away kit. It's a very nice kit. It's a very nice kit. It means come on Vardar. Oh, welcome, mate. Welcome. And yes, for you, come on Vardar. Swans 2-1 says Chazza, fingers crossed, mate. Of course, it's always nice to get a result, but it's not the be-all and end-all. But it would be nice. And a few of these names that we've not seen, really, for Swansea play at the senior level, and maybe a few breakthrough seasons. You know, the likes of Philip Lisa look really promising, so fingers crossed for him this season, as well as many others who are looking to, you know, progress in their career here at Swansea City. Right then, we're about to kick off. It's the two captains, Cal Norton and the FK Vardar captain as well. Eom is starting again. Hopefully can continue from last game. Magic away days. He's not, mate. He's on the bench. Mate. So we've actually got a bit of a rotated side. So Eom's on the bench today, but probably will feature for the game. We've gone for basically a second team lock with the likes of Josh Thomas playing, Smith's playing, Azim Abdullah's playing as well. So it's basically our second team today. Here we go then. The Swans all in black to kick off here in Austria for our final pre-season game out in Austria. Then the final pre-season game for us is at home on, I think it's next Saturday. We're going to that one and there'll be a matchday vlog from it. So you guys be sure to keep an eye out on the channel for that one. But here we go then. Swansea City to kick off in that black away kit. We lost to Cologne last time. It was a really slow start. We've got to see a bit better today in this one. And I'm really excited to see how Josh Thomas does as well. He was a player I rated last pre-season. Went out to Port Vale on loan, didn't really impress. And let's turn that off. That's the notifications. We do not want any spoilers. We are underway in this game. And, of course, the likes of Christian Pedersen playing at the back as well. Everyone thinks he's going to be sold. But, you know, he is a solid championship defender. And he's on the ball here, driving over the halfway line. Swans in this game, you'd probably imagine to dominate the ball. But once again, as I say, I'm guessing a bit here because I'm not too sure at all on Vardar. Never heard of him before this game. Here's Philip Lisa, another one to look out for. Hopefully he can have a breakthrough season. Looks a good talent. 2 weeks today, the Swans are officially back. Yes, I know. Really exciting stuff. Away to Middlesbrough on the first day. Markham says Vardar's going to kill Swansea. Magic Away Day says Josh Thomas scored loads last preseason. He did. Under Michael Duff, he scored loads, but then he got loaned out and did nothing at Port Vale, did he? Which is a shame. But he's a player that we all Swans fans like. Here's Nathan Shueon, the Indonesian. Loses the ball, actually, and then commits the foul. And Vardar have a free kick over the halfway line. Nathan Shueon. I also like to see how Goncalo Franco gets on this afternoon. Of course, he featured for a little bit against Cologne last time, but not too long. So today we'll actually have a look at him, of course. Be keeping an eye out on him. As well as everyone knows, there's a lot of players we need to keep an eye out. Azim Abdullah, he's played basically everywhere. And Nathan Shueon, who the Indonesian fans really rate Nathan Shueon, but you know, he hasn't really had a chance at Swansea. Maybe this is his season. A lot of rumours flying about that he might be getting sold, but I think if we keep him around, it'll definitely be worth it. Hopefully, anyway. Same goes for a lot of these players, though, like Pedersen as well. No one knows what's going to happen. Out to the left-hand side it goes, and Swansea win the throw-in inside our own half. Azim Abdullah is quick to get the ball back into play. And ball goes across to Philip Lisa on the right-hand side of the defence. Swansea on the far side. Ball goes down to Smith, brought in from Man City, what was it, 2 seasons ago now, and he's been performing well in the under-21s. Time to have a bit of a breakthrough. Swans over halfway now. Franco. Tidy ball backwards. Franco seems to be a very tidy pickup, by the way. I really do like the look of Goncalo Franco, the Portuguese midfielder. There's a stat flying around that last season, 2 seasons ago, it was Ugarte who had the most tackles won in the Portuguese top division. And then last season, it was Franco. Now, as we all know, Ugarte is rumoured to be joining Man United for 60 million. And we've bought Franco for it's around 1.5 million. So it could end up being a very smart bit of rotation, bit of business. Welcome in, Dave. How are you doing? Hi, mate. I hope you're good. Good to see squad rotation today. Yeah, really good, Dave. And really good to see you as well, mate. Hopefully you're doing well. And a huge thank you for joining. If your comments aren't in English, please, if you wouldn't mind, can you please translate them? I'm only English, to be honest. Unless you put something in Welsh, I can maybe work it out. But to the right-hand side. Respect to both teams for playing this friendly match. Absolutely, absolutely. It seems to be very hot in Austria. I've been keeping an eye on the weather there, and it seems to be very nice. I was watching the Olympics this morning as well, but it's in Paris. It's just raining. But it's quite nice here in Swansea. Do let us know in the chat what the weather is like where you are and where you're watching from. Of course, we always have a nice range of viewers, and it's always good to know where everyone's from. It's actually crazy to know that some people are watching from the other side of the world. It's crazy. Vardar on the ball in midfield, up towards their forward line, but Swans forced them back, and it's a good press. I think it's Liam Smith. That's his first name, I'm pretty sure. He helps out defensively. And now Vardar are pushed back to their back line. And they're moving out to the right-hand side. Azim Abdullah is... it's really tricky to see how Azim Abdullah plays, because he's played a CDM at the youth ranks. And I thought, going forward, he could be like a Matt Grimes replacement. Then he went last pre-season to play both wing-backs, left wing-back and right wing-back. And then he's played right wing, left wing. He's played everywhere, Azim Abdullah. So, he there's nothing that man can't do. And I'm surprised we didn't see him starting in goal today. Watching from Australia. Wow, thank you very much, Alex. Awesome, mate. Awesome. Literally the other side of the world then. That's crazy. Varda's on the ball, but it's a pull pass down the right-hand side and gifting Swansea the throw-in inside the Vardar half. But Shuayon is just going to take it from the halfway line. Inside of Franco. Good first touch. We've played over 5 minutes here in this one. It's a much better start than it was against Cologne. Against Cologne, the first 22 minutes we were awful. And then we started to pick it up a little bit. So a much better start in this one. Been quite even. Here's Pedersen out to the left-hand side. We've got quite a lot of left-backs at the club. You probably expect that one of them would go. Timon obviously is the starter. But then we've got Shuayon. We've got Azim Abdullah who can play there. We've got Pedersen who can play there, but seems to be used as a centre-back. His height could be really important this season. He is a big presence for a defender. Ball to the left-hand side. Nice bit of play here from Congreve. Congreve, that's lovely. Inside to Josh Thomas. He's dispossessed, but the Swans win the ball back, trying to up the intensity here. And referee blows his whistle because there was a foul in the build-up there to a Vardar player. And the referee will pull it back now. So that player can receive some treatment, of course. Only pre-season, so not too fussed if the referee is to blow the whistle, of course. Rather make sure the players are all okay, as it is only a friendly. But Swansea will have the drop ball then, just in front of the halfway line, inside the Vardar half. Out to the left-hand side it goes. What I like about the Swans then is our build-up play. It's really nice to watch because we're trying to, engage their forward line and midfield and then get the gaps inside and, put our players in that gap between the midfield and the defence and play through. It's very, very nice to watch. Ball into the centre for the Swans. First ball into the box. Thomas into the goalkeeper's gloves. First shot on target. It was a difficult effort to get away there from Josh Thomas. Almost like an overhead kick, but he just didn't go fully over with it. Easy one for the keeper to collect, but a shot on target nevertheless. But yeah, if you guys are interested in the Swans, then I'm going to be doing some matchday vlogs this season, just like last season. For the home games, I'll try to get to a few away games as well, hopefully this season. That's my main goal this year, to do an away game. So if you guys all like that stuff, then be sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel. Would mean the world. We're hoping to get to 2K by Christmas Day, where I think we're like 98 away from that. So your support is always very much appreciated. Here's Watts, the goalkeeper. out to the left-hand side. What a ball that is. And now here's Congreve on the left. All it took is one long pass, and the Swans are at the other end of the pitch, and we've just won a corner on the left-hand side. Very nice play there from the Swans. It was a long ball from Watts, the keeper, out to the left-hand side. Congreve brought it down really well, and he's won the Swans a corner here. And we did score from a corner last time. Good luck. Thank you very much, Joseph. Thank you very much, mate. And welcome to the stream. Franco, out to the right-hand side for Carl Norton. And good to see Norton playing, actually, because I forgot he, of course, had an injury at the back end of last season. I got to say, I like Josh Thomas to give him a chance this season. Yeah, I think it's worth keeping him around because last season he didn't really gain anything from that loan spell. So I think it'll be really beneficial to keep him around, in and around the squad. Even if he doesn't play that much, getting that experience at that young age at championship level could be very valuable. And he knows where the back of the net is as well. So he is a good striker. Of course, he scored against Bristol Rovers in pre-season. Here's Pedersen trying to find Thomas. Doesn't quite find him. And Vardar now go all the way back to their keeper. Swans with a organised press out to the right-hand side. Vardar falls backwards again. Welcome in, Scrinton. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. I'm trying to track Azim Abdullah. I'm trying to track everyone, if I'm honest, but Azim Abdullah in particular, because on that left-hand side we've got Shuayon, we've got Azim Abdullah, and we've got Congreve. Now Azim Abdullah's gone more into a central position, and Congreve, I think it is Congreve on the left wing. I'll have to keep you updated with that. But Azim Abdullah, we've mentioned it a few times now. He plays everywhere. He'll be in goal for the second half. Vardar coming forward on the right. Swans' first test to their defensive abilities. Well, this is really good from the cameraman. He's lost the players. Right, now it's back in shot. Vardar still on the ball, moving into a central position. Swans have every player back here helping defend. The white shirts of Vardar. Try and press, but it's a pull cross. And now Azim Abdullah wins it back and wins the Swans a throw-in. Good play from Azim Abdullah. A player who was being used quite a lot last season in the wing-back role. I remember he started the opening day last season against Birmingham, wasn't it? At wing-back, a left wing-back, I'm pretty sure it was, with Josh Key. And then as soon as Ashby come in last season, Abdullah got dropped and then he got injured. I think it was early on in the season. So a big shame, but was back then for Luke Williams' first game and played, I'm pretty sure, against Morecambe in his first game. So he seems to be a valued member of the squad, the Scottish International, still very young and got a lot of potential. Here's Congreve on the left-hand side for the Swans. Edge of the box now. Trying to get a ball through to Azim Abdullah. Doesn't quite work out. It's a bit scrappy from both sides now. It was a tidy start, but so many turnovers in possession in the last few moments. But Swansea have the ball once again with Franco. Out to the right-hand side to find Philip Lisa, who's just going to take his time here, calm the game down and get the Swans to dictate the tempo here. Out to the left-hand side. Do let us know in the chat. Have you been watching much of the Olympics? I know it only started today, but have you been keeping up to date with it? I watched the hockey earlier and this women's diving. It was really good. Great Britain got third place in that, bronze medal for the women's diving. It was incredible because Australia, they messed up on their final dive, which allowed the Great Britain to get third place. But on the left-hand side, Shuayon. Out to the left-hand side again. Congreve. Into the box it goes and headed away by the Vardar defender at the front post. And Vardar end up winning the free kick on the right-hand side. So Swansea going forward, we do look threatening. Of course, it's, we can't, it is pre-season and we've not got our strong 11 out. So it's not a nothing match, but, we can't really be taking performance or a result, into too much consideration. Of course, it's always nice to win, but if we don't in this one, it's not the end of the world. I expect the second half us to put a few of our bigger names on, but that's no disrespect to any of these. The lads out there so far are doing a good job. I've been particularly impressive. Congreve on the left-hand side, he's a player under Russell Martin that looks like he was going to break through. Didn't get the chance in his in Martin's second season, and last season he sort of just disappeared, Congreve, but he's back in the fold hopefully for this season. Seems a decent talent. Whether he'll be able to make it at championship level is another thing, but he hasn't had a loan spell as far as my knowledge goes back. At the Swans, he's just been in and around the squad. Here's Watts, out to the left-hand side, finds Pedersen. Inside to Azim Abdullahi. Shuey on now on the left-hand side, back to Abdullahi. Abdullahi is just in that Grimes role then. He's sitting deep, but he's it's a bit more than Grimes, actually, because Grimes doesn't really get forward that much. Abdullahi is making those forward runs. Evan Watts here, he's midway through the Swans half, and he's still at the ball. Ball out to the left-hand side, looking for Congreve yet again. Another good ball, and Congreve, a great touch. Congreve inside for the Swans in the box. Congreve short, and makes the goalkeeper work for it. Good save at the front post from the Vardar goalkeeper, but Cameron Congreve, a great bit of play there. Watts and Congreve yet again combining on that left-hand side. Watts, ball over the top. That's the second time we've seen it. And winning the Swans a corner from both occasions, I'm pretty sure now. Ball on the left-hand side yet again. And another corner for the Swans. We're starting to ramp up the pressure here on Vardar. Good start. Good start. Corner ticking short yet again, out to the right. Falls backwards here, a bit of a waste, but we're trying to move it around to the right-hand side now with Lisa. Back out to that left-hand side, looking for Congreve. Doesn't quite reach him, and Swans will settle for a throw-in on the left-hand side instead. And it's always, as soon as the ball goes out, just get it in play as soon as possible. Of course, one of the things we noticed from Luke Williams at Notts County, they'll always like to get the ball in play as soon as possible. And offside there against Smith on the far side. Offside. And Vardar have a free kick inside their own penalty box. 14, almost 15 minutes in now. Much better the last few moments for the Swans. Much better. More intense, out of possession. And in possession as well. We're moving it a lot quicker. We're being a little bit more direct, which is always good to see because you can overplay. And over the last few years, Swans have been questioned to doing that a lot of the time. So, this season, got to know when to use the ball well. And I think a prime example from last season was against Stoke. Against Cardiff's always a good example of when we used the ball well. If we played like we did against Cardiff for every game in a season, we would win the championship. It's just a shame that the players don't really have that, energy for every other game in the championship. Welcome in, Scrinson too. How you doing? Welcome in. Lisa out to Pedersen on the right-hand side this time. They've swapped positions at the back. Probably go back to it after. It's a nice balance to the side because on the left-hand side we have got a few left footers, of course. I believe Azim Abdullahi is a left footer. Pedersen is. Shueyon is. Congreve definitely is. So you've got a nice balance on the left-hand side. Long ball over the top of Vardar. And a bit overhit there. And Watts will collect at the edge of his penalty box. Watts hasn't been tested so far, but he's been really good on the ball when he's trying to pick those passes, especially out to the left-hand side. He's been very accurate so far. Just like Vigouroux in the last game, when he came on for Fisher, he was good. A lot of the fans were giving Andy Fisher a lot of hate last time after he got substituted as well. It wasn't his fault for any of the goals. He was solid, but I did find it quite funny that on Twitter, a lot of the fans slated him for all the last season, all the season before, but they all joined the same, the same side for this one, saying, "Oh, he was fine." Is that everyone has a different opinion when everyone else, the bigger accounts have an opinion. So everyone changes just to match them. Here's Lisa. Inside it goes to Franco. Out to the right to find Carl Norton. Into Josh Thomas. It's a nice play from the Swans. Norton out to Smith. Smith goes on the outside this time. And I think it's going out for a corner. It has. Swansea City corner. This time from the right-hand side. We haven't really seen Smith on that right-hand side for about 10 minutes. But he does look a good winger. As we say, brought him from Man City. It was either the last season under Cooper or the first season under Martin. Norton goes backwards yet again. We're always going short from these corners. It's something that Luke Williams did a lot under Notts County. But in the last game against Cologne, we were actually whipping the balls into the box. I mean, we've got someone like Pedersen on the pitch who's quite a target. But to be fair, he probably is our only target. Azim Abdullah as well is pretty tall. It's better though, isn't it? Ball to the right hand side. Smith cuts inside this time. Here's Franco. Franco out to the right. And just overhits his pass towards Norton. But once again, Swan's looking good. 18 minutes played. Well, I hope everyone's enjoying the stream so far. If you have any questions, any players you want me to look out for in the game, be sure to let me know. Always happy enough to do that for you all. But any questions, be sure to let me know. And let me know in the chat as well. Where do you think the Swans will finish in the Championship this season? I'm going to have to record my Championship predictions very soon for the table. We always do them every year. So this year is a really tricky one. It always is. I went 3 years in a row with getting the Swans bang on every season. But since then, I've fallen off a little bit. Ball on the left-hand side for Vardar. And referee gives them a free kick in their direction. Taking the time with it. It's actually gone out for a throw-in. With these pre-season friendlies, it's always tricky to see because they always have just one camera at the halfway line where it will just twist. So you're not really getting different shots. Yeah, I'm grateful for the stream, but on the far side, it's tricky to see if the ball's actually gone over the line or not. Here's Philip Lisa at the back for the Swans. Out to the right-hand side it goes for Carl Norton. And down line it goes. Searching for Smith. Smith finds the ball inside towards Goncalo Franco. Franco holds it up. Good to see him getting forward. Now Smith. He's body to the floor. Ref says play on. His tackles flying in for a pre-season friendly. It's all getting a bit heated. Loads of tackles flying in. Vardar come away with the ball now. And free kick given away of Vardar in the end. Not too sure what the ref's seen there. It all looked a bit even. But the North Macedonian side have the ball now. And I don't know what they're doing now. They're going to retake the free kick? It must be. Yep. Retaking the free kick here. 20 minutes in. Still 0-0 then. In this one. But Swans looking much better than they were against Cologne. Albeit a lower profile of opposition. But a lower profile of Swansea players starting. I think it's fair to say so. You know, it's pre-season, all about the minutes, all about the fitness levels, but so far so good on the performance front as well. Ball back to Watts. Out to the right-hand side it goes. It'll be interesting to see if they did switch up the goalkeeper. Would they put Broom on or would they put Vigouroux on as well? Which one would they go for? Here's Smith. Edge of the box here, Norton. Ball into the centre it goes. Defended well by Vardar, but only finding Chouet on. Inside it went, and good interception there from the Vardar defender, who chips the ball forward. And they're on the attack here. Vardar are in behind. Pedersen, Lisa trying to recover. Vardar in this box. Lisa slips short. And it's head. Vardar take the lead on the counter-attack. Lisa and Pedersen not quick enough. And that is actually quite disappointing because it hasn't been coming. The Swans have been, you know, the team look more likely to score. But on the counter-attack, Vardar had the pace to defeat Pedersen and Philip Lisa at the back. And not much Watts could have done there either. Lisa did slip a little bit. But Vardar take the lead here, 1-0 in this one. Disappointing if we're honest, but slow centre-backs. Lisa's a bit unlucky when he slips, but it was a good finish. He did well to push him to the side, but Watts as well didn't really have a chance. And 21 minutes in, and we're going to have a water break here, in fact. Probably because of the heat here. So both sides having a water break. Well, that's the thing. We commit a lot of players forward when we do go forward. The only players back there were Pedersen and Lisa, as you'd probably expect. But all the midfielders as well got forwards. We're helping out in the attack. That's what we like to see. We like to see players getting forward who've just been caught out there by a nice bit of play from Vardar. And a good goal. Fair play to them. Fair play to them. And so both sides now having their water break. This is about the point in the last game against Cologne where we made a changing goal. Any planned early substitutions here? Maybe, maybe not. be a little bit of a waste if they were to bring anyone off deliberately this early on. We'd expect at least half an hour for everyone on the pitch from starting. But yeah, no big chances for the Swans to talk about then. We've had Congreve stepping inside a few times from the left-hand side, looking really exciting. But apart from that, nothing really from the right. Smith hasn't had any efforts. He's tried to get a few balls into the box and won a few corners, but that's about it. Thomas has had one shot on target. Our only shot on target. Well, no, sorry. One of the shots on target. Congreve had his as well. But apart from that, that's about it. Vardar looked very organised out of possession. And Swansea need to be a little bit sharper, a little bit quicker to work the ball around them if we want to, break their back line. Here we go then. Swans kick off then. Just conceded. Vardar with the lead in this one. And a water break over. Swans kick off now. Here we go. Go on, Swans. And ball straight away back to Pedersen. What league is Swansea? I don't. Championship, mate. So one step away from the Premier League. Premier League, then it's a Championship. So Swans Championship. We've been there now for, I think this is like a sixth season. We had Potter, Cooper, Martin, and now Duffin Williams. So this is actually our 7th season in the Championship next season. And that's as long as we stayed in the Premier League for. So yeah, not great. We need to get back to the Prem. Welcome in, Luke on. How you doing, mate? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Do let us know how your afternoon is going. It's meant to be quite hot later on today in Wales, but it's still quite cloudy at the moment. Free kick for Vardar inside the Swansea half. No worries, mate. No worries. Any questions, be sure to ask. I'm always happy enough to answer them. Vardar on the right. Going forward, ball into the centre, and Watts will claim that one easily. Welcome in, Paul. How you doing, mate? Who are well, just popped in to say hi. Last night, I beat Cheltenham 3-0, play next to 1 p.m. Awesome. Excellent. That'll be a good game to look out for. I'll keep an eye on the score on that one. Here is Pedersen. Backwards to Watts in goal, who's basically playing as a third centre-back here. I know he conceded the goal, but Watts has been impressive so far from his distribution. Which, of course, is a big part of the team. For the Swans, though, it's, we've got 2 weeks left until the start of the season. About a month left, just under a month now until we play Cardiff at home. Really, by that point, we need to have our business done, in my opinion. Sorted before then. Obviously, we're going to get a few late deals over the line for like loans, but we do need to get majority of our deals done. We probably need a striker for sure. Patterson's not coming back. It seems very unlikely. Anyway, it's not official. He's not coming back, but he really should have been back by now. We're almost at the end of pre-season. So we need an attacking midfielder, probably a winger as well, and then a centre-back, in my opinion. So that's still at least 4 signings. And then that's without filling up the squad with loan signings and some fringe players who can maybe grow into the side, who have potential up from a young age. So the Swans have got a bit of business to do. And from Andy Fisher's comments in the fan forum before the Cardiff game a few months ago, he said, we're already working on pre-contract signings, engaging with players. Where is it? Where's these pre-contract signings then? Because we haven't signed one. Yes, things take time, things fall through, but it just seems like we've been yet again unorganised in the transfer window. Have the Swans a good team? No, mate. I don't mean to be disrespectful, but it's not our strongest 11. It's a good side, but it's not our strongest 11. If that's what you're trying to mean. We've got Evan Watts in goal, who's never featured for the first team. Carl Norton at right back. Philip Lisa, who's played a few pre-season friendlies now. And hopefully this season will be his breakthrough season, but looks really strong for the under 21s, is it? Or under 23s, one of them. Pedersen's also the other centre-back. Shueon, who as well was on loan as well as Pedersen last season in the second half. In midfield, then we've got Azim Abdullahi, who was injured last season but still played a part. Franco, the new signing. Congreve's on the left. Thomas is in there. I'm missing someone from midfield. Just go back to it. We've got Cotterill in midfield as well. He's trying to work out who that was. Cotterill, number 48. That's right. So, yes, it's not our strongest 11, but it is still a capable 11. Great to hear, Paul. Great to hear. Look onto his knackered. What have you been up to, mate? Who's the best player on the pitch right now? For the Swans, I have to say, I don't know any of the Vardar players' names. So if I'm going off Swansea, the best Swans player on the pitch right now, probably have to go for Abdullah. He's doing all the dirty work. He's getting forward. He looks really comfortable on the ball. That's who I'd go for anyway. Watching Olympics on TV, we won a bronze in women's diving, first in 64 years. I watched that earlier, mate, and we also beat Spain 3-0 in hockey as well. That was good. I was half asleep watching that one. Franco on the ball now to Shueon. Back to Pedersen. 28 minutes played here. Let me know in the chat your favourite player for your team. So for Swansea, I'll start us off here. I'll go Matt Grimes for Swansea. Be my favourite player now for ages. Probably since about 2017, 2018 has been my favourite player for the Swans. Never met him, so that is my aim one day to meet Matt Grimes. But yeah, absolutely love Matt Grimes. Very loyal as well. Rumours saying that he might be leaving, but I can't see it. I think those rumours are false. Here's Smith on the far side. Swans going forward looking for an equaliser. Norton into the box it goes and actually switching the play and goes over Congreve's head on the opposite side. And a little bit poor that from the Swans. A little bit poor. You can see what they're trying to do, switch the point of attack. But yeah, positioning there from Congreve, not quite on. Vardar from the throw-in. Inside their own half. They're taking their time over it. And are they going to throw it in or what? There we go. Vardar finally with a throw in. Down line it goes. Picked up straight away by Cotterill. Cotterill dispossessed. It's a bit scrappy now. Swans win it back with Azim Abdullah on the left-hand side. Really quick footwork, and in the end he runs out of space and runs it out of play. And once again, it's another throw in for Vardar. Referee just goes across and points at his watch to the Vardar players. So we haven't got all day. Want to watch the Olympics at some point today. Down line it goes, and Shueon will pick up the loose pass. Back to Watts it goes. Watts under no pressure at all. He's chilling in that pink Swansea City kit. Let me know in the chat, what do you think of the Swans kits? I really like them. I love the away kit. Goalkeeper ones are very nice indeed. The pink one, of course, and then the other one's yellow, isn't it? I'm pretty sure. And then the home kit is always standard, but a bit more detail to last season's one. Once again, seems a very nice one. But this season, my favourite, let me know in the chat your favourite, but for me, the Swans' favourite is the away kit, the one we're wearing now. Very nice. Here's Azim Abdullah. Oh, into midfield it goes, and Cotterill is absolutely snapped in half there. And he wins the free kick for the Swans. Actually, it might be Franco. It's Franco, it's number 17. Franco winning a free kick. Hopefully he can do that as the season goes on as well. And Swans take the free kick quickly. Out to the left-hand side it goes. Once again backwards. Here's Pedersen. And to the right to find Philip Lisa. Norton's almost playing as a winger as well as Shueon on the other side. I'm very attacking here. Now is Norton on the ball. Pedersen the halfway line. Swans just moving the ball around. But Vardar playing in a low block. Just chilling, really. We're not really hurting them defensively. The last time we did. Flags going to fall in that. Last time we did was from that Congreve chance. Since then, nothing's happened for the Swans going forward. An offside there against Smith. That's poor. So a simple one there. Shouldn't be offside there. Very close to the back line of Vardar, but there was no need to be offside in that position on the left-hand side. 32 minutes played here in Austria, in our final pre-season friendly in Austria. And once again, there Vardar go over the top, but it's offside that time against them. So 2 offsides in quick succession there. 1 for either side. Swans will take the free kick quickly from Pedersen. Down line it goes. He's taking ages over it. There we go. Goes backwards. All that for nothing. That's the frustrating part. We gained like 20 yards there for the free kick. Almost at the halfway line. Just goes straight back to Evan Watts. Out to the left-hand side it goes to Congreve. Congreve falls backwards towards the byline. If you guys are enjoying, be sure to let me know where you're watching from in the live chat. We've got a few people watching from around the world. Great to see as always. And if you are enjoying as well, be sure to drop a like and subscribe. Completely free to do and helps us out a lot. We're saying a massive thank you to everyone who has donated on the channel down below. We don't ask for donations, but we do like to, credit the ones that do. So a massive thank you. And honestly, it means a lot for your support. Even just watching's enough, though. So please don't feel like I'm asking. I'm not. Just highlighting the people that do. It's a massive thank you. Here on the ball on the left-hand side, here's Pedersen. Back inside it goes to Cotterill. Long ball out to the right-hand side, trying to find... That's a lovely ball out to Smith. Swans coming forward. On the right, Norton. First time ball in the box. Vardar win it and go forward in the end, but they can't start a counter-attack. And then once again, the Swans when I throw in on the far side. Smith takes it quickly. We do look a little bit disjointed from, midfield to the forwards. We do look a little bit disjointed. Something I have to fix up. I think it is because it's a bit of a mix, though. We've got the likes of Chuayon, Franco, Pedersen, Norton. And then the rest, Azim Abdullah, and then the rest of the team is sort of like youth players, fringe players. So a bit of a mix. Well, to the right inside, Smith trying to get to it. We'll keep it in play. Smith down the line it goes and straight into the glove. So the Vardar keeper there. Good idea, but not right time in there. Well, we are 10 minutes away from the break here. 10 minutes away from the break. Ball on the right-hand side. One back by the Swans. And Vardar win the throw-in, in fact. On the right-hand side. At half-time, then we'll talk through if we expect to see any substitutions. What we expect from the second half. At this point, I'm no idea what Luke Williams is going to do. I'm not a mind reader, but maybe a sub or two. Maybe, I'm not too sure. Maybe we made a sub there, actually. Looks like maybe Norton just went off. I'm not too sure. Someone's gone onto the pitch. Might just be Norton again. It's hard to see. The camera is very zoomed out. Ball on the right-hand side. Down line it goes from Thomas. Back into midfield. Here's Lisa. Yeah, it's definitely not Norton. Swans have made a change, but who? Who is the question? Yeah, it's definitely not Norton. It could be Parker. Not too sure though. Not too sure. Parker, Watts, I'm not too sure what position Dan Watts plays in. Probably it's not key. Let me refresh the Twitter. See if I can find out who this change is. I'm pretty sure Norton's gone off the pitch. Could be looking really stupid here, and there's no one. I'm pretty sure. But it's nothing showing yet. But half time I'll have another look. Ball at the back. Yeah, there was a sub. They're talking about on the speaker. Oh, Watts is on. Dan Watts is on. Okay. Watts is on at right back for Carl Norton, which means the captain's armband's been moved on as well. Be interesting to see you taking that actually. Dan Watts is on. Ball on the left-hand side here for the Swans. Congreve goes backwards. Now Congreve again in the box. Congreve across the face of goal. And the keeper hangs on to it in the end. Well, that looked very much more like the Swansea we know and love. Getting down to the byline on the left-hand side, ball into the centre, just like a prime Montero 10 years ago. Well, around 10 years ago, probably 8. Downline it goes there from Vardar. And throwing one the way of Vardar now. At the halfway line on the right-hand side. Not too much to talk about in the first half here. Not too much to talk about. We've had a few highlights from Congreve. Going forward, I'd have to say he's been our best player, but all round I'd probably say Azim Abdullah's been our best player overall. But Congreve is definitely up there now. He's been involved in everything we've done positive going forward on that left-hand side. Offside against Vardar. And the Swans win a free kick. Yes, just confirmation of that change. Carl Norton went off for Dan Watts. Good to see Dan Watts on the pitch. Never actually seen Dan Watts play. I was unsure on what position he was. I did think he was a defender. So whether he's actually a right back or centre back, I'm not too sure. But he is playing at the right back role now. And here he is on the ball. Watts, let's see what he can do. First pass is backwards, back to Lisa. Philip Lisa goes all the way back now to Watts in goal. We have a few different Watts now. This is Evan Watts. And to left-hand side from Christian Pedersen. Over the halfway line we go. 5 minutes till the break here in Austria. It's actually a nice little pitch, this. Cotterill. Ball out to the right-hand side. And Smith keeps it in play. Smith. Fouling into the Vardar player. No need for that. No need. We're in a promising position. And the Vardar players played the ref a little bit there. So Vardar have a free kick. And they're forced backwards with it. Inside their own half. And over the halfway line they can't get over. I think the only time they've broken away and gone over the top of a long ball they've scored from. That's where their goal come from. But to left-hand side. Shuey on. Inside goes now Congreve on the left-hand side. Swans going forward, ball in the box. Once again, headed away. And referee's blown his whistle yet again for a free kick the way of Vardar. The referee loves Vardar. The referee loves Vardar. And the time wasting are friendly. Either that or they're taking their time, Keeper will take this free kick then for Vardar. And down the line it will go on the right-hand side. Here's Franco, backwards to Christian Pedersen. Now here's Evan Watts, off the ball challenge against Lisa. He just floored him. Cotterill plays the ball inside. And now Azim Abdullah. Swans going forward. We split the defence. Azim Abdullah still doing really well. Azim Abdullah still going. Abdullah through. A bit too much on the pass. There. Looking for Goncalo Franco. Too much on the pass though. But that was lovely work from Azim Abdullah in the midfield. Just skipping through the challenges. Driving forward with the ball. From the youth ranks. That's what we've seen Azim Abdullah do really, really well. His build is really good for the centre mid because he's strike and shrug people off. He's tall, he's a big presence, can win the headers, win the aerial duels. But he also has the confidence to drive forward with the ball, take people on, and get the team up the pitch. And once again, there's a fantastic example on Azim Abdullah on the half turn and driving the Swans forward. Just that final ball there that wasn't quite right. But looked really good up until that point. But it was also Franco right onto it. Seems to be an attacking-minded midfielder. Looking to get forward. Corner kick given away of Vardar. First corner of the game for them. think it's a corner. Either that was a throw in, right in the corner. What is it? I think it is a corner. Yeah, it is a corner for Vardar on the far side. First one for the Swans to defend of the game, and they work it short and into the box they go, and well recovered there from Congreve. And now Watts will try and drive it away. Dan Watts, surrounded and loses the ball. Try and win it back. He's a little bit scrappy on that side of the pitch. And in the end, I think it's the Swans that win the free kick. It is. Swans win the free kick. There's a nice view. There's a pitch that we're playing on, and there's a pitch behind, and then another one behind as well. It's a nice little complex, this, out in Austria. It seems to be very hidden away. The pitch that we played against Cologne on, that was actually really nice. A nice view as well of the mountains behind. And treatment being given to a Vardar player here who is down, but Swans will have a free kick when play continues. Just taking their time here. Still down, and now he gets back up. Of course, you don't like to see any injuries in pre-season. That'll be the last thing either club wanted. So we can understand them taking their time. Awesome. So Swans for the free kick then. Finally, the ball's back underway. And back with Watts here. Evan Watts. Out to Pedersen on the left-hand side. We'll go forward here over the halfway line. We'll find Azim Abdullahi and sprays the ball out to the right-hand side of the fence. Now here's Lisa. Stops and turns and back across where it come from. Back to Pedersen. Inside dropping deep is Franco. We'll check his shoulder. Out to the right it goes once again with Lisa. This is nice play from the Swans. Dan Watts just before half-time in this pre-season friendly. Back to Lisa again, but the Swans are coming forward in numbers. On the right, here's Smith. Smith on the left foot. Smith inside. Tried to be unselfish and play the pass, but didn't come from anything. And in the end, it was intercepted. Cleared away. We've now played 45 minutes, so only time now is additional time. Watts down to Smith. Smith in the box. Pulls it back. Watts. Cleared away by Vardar again. Bodies on the line defending from them. Swans have a throw in on the far side. Not long left to go the first half. Ball goes backwards now to Philip Lisa. Finds Christian Pedersen. Now here's Nathan Shuayon on the left-hand side. Nice bit of skill there from Shuayon. And here's Azim Abdullahi. Two players to beat and wins the throw-in for the Swans. Takes it quickly once again. Surely there's not much longer the first half left. We've already played over a minute over. Ball out to the right. Watts. Dan Watts, that is. Back inside to Cotterill. Trying to find Franco, who does so. Moving out to the left again. Nice possession-based football here from the Swans. Chiron cross block now. Drops to Congreve into the box. It goes. It's again blocked. Cannot pick a teammate out in the box for no money. And that is half time, I believe. No yellow cards. Yellow cards. Not sure who's gone to. It's either Franco or it's Abdullahi. It's one of them. It's really hard to see, as I say. It's not the clearest of screens from the stream. How long is this referee added on? Half time. There we go. Half time in this one. It's Vardar 1, Swansea City 0 at half time in this one. Not been the worst half, not been the best half. It's been very average, very pre-season is how I describe that one. Just probably what you expect from a pre-season friendly to have in its first half. But, it's a rotated side. Why did I say 0-0? It's not 0-0. I'm pretty sure I updated that. 1-0. It's not nothing saving yet. Nothing is saving. Half time. There we go. Save. Apologies there. Half time. Vardar 1, Swansea City 0. Yeah. So can't really judge it too much. It is only pre-season friendly, but not a great half going forward defensively and on the ball. We look okay, but of course a rotated side. Good to be getting the minutes in everyone's legs though. Cotterill is bossing that midfield along with Azim Abdullahi. Congreve looks really confident on the left hand side when he's on the ball. Smith as well on the right on the opposite wing. Thomas has only had one chance and not many touches of the ball. And then we've had Lisa and Pedersen at the back on the ball quite a lot, but that's mainly about it for the Swans. We haven't really done too much going forward. So at half time, Vardar 1, Swansea City 0. The Vardar goal come from a nice ball over the top, which Lisa and Pedersen were too slow to catch up with the Vardar attacker. And in the end, they slotted past Evan Watts in the Swansea net. So I'll show you the team and the players on the bench so we can have a look then at who we could be seeing in the second half. Here we go. Just make sure that the screen is on. There we go. And right. So as we've seen, only one change at half time. It was Norton before half time. Sorry, it was Norton getting 35 minutes. I'm not too sure who took the captain's armband. Not that important, but it'd be nice to know. But here we go then. This is the team on the bench. So, team players we could bring on. Vigouroux featured last time against Cologne. He was solid, but there's no need to replace Evan Watts for me. He's been really good. His distribution actually has really impressed me so far. Cole Norton was just solid, average, put a few balls into the box. Likes to play high and wide on the right-hand side. Because we had a lot of possession in the first half. Just didn't really use it that well. Lisa and Pedersen, not much to complain about. Not really at fault for the goal. Obviously, it would have been nice if they had a bit more pace about them to catch up with the attacker, but it's not the end of the world there. Shueon has been, very average. He's not okay on the ball going forward, but defensively, he has had his times where he's just given the ball away, just not looked sharp enough. Cotterill in midfield as well as Azim Abdullahi, just been as good as each other. Really, really looking strong in midfield. Cotterill's playing in that DM role. And Abdullah's playing a little bit forward, further forward on that left-hand side midfield. But he is also dropping deep to receive. On the turn, we had that nice moment halfway through the first half where he turned his man and then started, stretching those long legs and almost created a goal for Franco. Franco, he hasn't been on the ball too much. He's had a few bits of possession at the edge of the box, but nothing too special or threatening from Franco. Out of possession, be able to tidy up a little bit in midfield, which is always positive. Of course, Smith on the right and Congreve on the left. They've probably been our best attacking players. I think Congreve's been superb. Smith on the right, though, seeming to get a little bit more of the ball as the game went on, but just can't really create anything from that right-hand side. Congreve on the left, it always seems to be Watts with a long diagonal ball outside left-hand side for Congreve. And, twice it's really worked out. Congreve with a great first touch, ball under control, cuts inside, gets a shot away. And one, he almost caught the keeper for that second one, but he's won a corner from both of them. So he's looking really creative and bombing it down to the byline, getting the ball into the centre. Nothing's come from it yet, but he is looking really promising, Congreve. Thomas has had one shot on target, but not really been involved too much, not really had the service into him up to this stage. On the bench then, we've got Vigouroux, Broom. I'm not sure if any of them feature. Maybe Broom would feature for like 25 minutes towards the end. Not too sure. Of course, key right back, but we've just seen Dan Watts come on for Norton in the 35th minute for the right back position. We've also got Jay Fulton on the bench. Kabango, of course, Darling, Grimes. Eom Ji-sung. He was really exciting last time. Let's see Eom come on. Timon, Cullen, Cooper, and Parker. Out of them, players that I'd like to see feature, we've seen. I think we've seen everyone now in preseason, haven't we? Yeah, we have. Apart from Broom, he's the only one here that hasn't featured in pre-season, up to my knowledge. So I feel like it'd be nice to see us put on. It depends what Luke Williams wants to get out of this. If it's just a bit of squad rotation, get everyone minutes into the legs, then keep it as it is for at least another 20 minutes, maybe even the full game. But if he wants to, actually try and see how the Swans can react from going 1-0 down again, then, switch it up. And maybe not go full strength, but I'd like to see Eom Ji-sung come on. I don't know where Ronaldo is. He was on the bench against Cologne, didn't feature, but I don't know where Ronaldo is. He's a great player, a very exciting player as well, so strange not to see him. He's a player that, as a Swansea City fans, really do like Ronaldo, but yeah, not too sure what's going on with him. Same situation with Jamie Patterson. I haven't seen him in a while. Of course, not signed that new contract yet, and probably isn't going to. BBC reporting that it's very unlikely he will. Who else is missing? I'm not too sure. There's definitely someone else missing. Josh Ginnelly hasn't featured in pre-season, so maybe his recovery isn't going as quick as hoped. Darling's on the bench. He seems to have made a good recovery. He played the 90 minutes, I want to say, against Cologne. He looked decent in that one, still not sharp enough. Did take his eye off the ball quite a few times. But yeah, there we go. So half time, wouldn't be too surprised if there wasn't any subs, if I'm honest. But maybe one or two. We'll have to wait and see. Then. Right then, let's see. Let's not put that on screen. Don't want to get copyrighted. Let's go to the BBC, see what they're talking about the Swans. Because they always have some decent articles, not always the best, not always the worst. Let's go Swansea. You probably can't see what I'm doing right now, but maybe you can. I'll have to select it now. Swansea City, there we go. Let's change the screen. How do we do it? We go present, share screen, and there we go. Right, let's see what the BBC are reporting about Jamie Patterson then. So we have got, where's the news? Former Swan striker secures La Liga move. Yeah, Oliver McBurney. Would have loved to see McBurney return to the Swans, but I think we all wanted a bit too much. He's joined Las Palmas, unfortunately. He would have suited his team really well, the amount of crosses we get into the box. He would have really suited it down to the ground. But I feel like maybe we've had our time with McBurney. How old is he? Didn't say. Unless I can't read. No, it didn't say. I think he's got to be about 28 now, 29. Patterson return looks increasingly unlikely. This is a shame. But yeah, last we heard there was an offer on the table, which didn't accept. Swans have given no indication that the contract offer made to Patterson has been withdrawn. Yeah, that's the confusing thing. I would like to see the Swans be a bit more clear on the situation with Patterson. If they have, withdrawn the offer, or if he's leaving, just announce, give the fans a bit of clarity. Kuhahevic and Janani absent at Swans lose to Cologne. Yeah, that's also Kuhahevic. Yeah, I'm not too sure on Kuhahevic. He seems to be a player in there. A Michael Duff signing as well as Ginnelly, but Ginnelly looks like he can suit this system as well. But Kuhahevic is a strange one. Hibernian striker, was on loan there, and then brought into Swans last summer. Didn't really get a big chance, did he? Didn't really get a big chance. He's a big aerial presence. A lot of fans seem to rate him. I can't really rate him. I haven't really seen much of him, have I? Or anyone really. So it's tricky. Striker top priority after Vigouroux's deal. That's good to see. We really do need a striker. We really do. Every club is looking for that 20-goal striker. Of course, Jerry Yates going out on loan. We've got Kuhahevic. We've got Jerry Yates going out on loan, as we just said. Jamal Lowe left. So the two top scorers from last season are gone. But to be fair, they weren't like 20-goal season strikers. Of course, we had said Plachetta went to Oxford as well, but not directly from Swansea. So a few different ones. Pedersen and Shueon are back in the fold after being loaned out last January. They are indeed. Murray signs for Swansea women. Friendly. Yep. So I'll be going to that one. The Swans v Friendly. It's next Saturday. So a week today, there'll be a match day vlog from that one, people. So be sure to stay tuned next Saturday evening for that one. Swans benefit from Downs joins Southampton. Yeah, we've got a selling clause, haven't we? From the profit. So maybe a few million or something like that going our way. Not too sure, if I'm honest. Not too sure on the financial side of that. Okay, Vardar Friendly. Yep, that's who we're playing today. Playing Macedonia's top flight. I've played previously faced Welsh opposition, taking on Barry Town in the UEFA Champions League qualifying in 2003. Wow, that's a long time ago. 21 years ago. Wasn't even born then. It'll be Swansea's second game of Austria Tour. Faced German Bundesliga side. Yep. Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. Right then, so second half shouldn't be too far away then, people. Not much to update you about for the first half. Pretty much, standard stuff from the first half. Second half needs to be a bit of an improvement, whether we're going for a performance or we're just going to, waste 90 minutes on getting players minutes in the legs. I'm not too sure. It would be disappointing to lose. No one likes losing, of course. And the players are actually out for the second half now. Good to see. Whether there's any changes or not, I'm not too sure. But as I say, Watts was good first half. Evan Watts, the goalkeeper. We also had Abdullah Cotterill, really good. Congreve was solid. Smith, good as well. But apart from that, they're probably only standout ones. Philip Lisa looks really confident on the ball, which is great to see as well. Apart from that, that's about it, though. That is about it. Right then, let's change it to second half. And although we're losing, people may look at that and think, "Oh, Swans are losing. What's going on there?" But it's not the full story. No, I think that was their only shot on target through the game that they scored with Vardar. So, we have dominant possession, just not doing too much with it. Any subs? It's hard to tell. I don't think so. I think it's the same as we ended the first half with. And Vardar will kick us off for the second half. Here we go. Vardar in white. It is a nice white kit, to be fair, from Vardar. Not as good as the Swans kits, though. And Swans, of course, playing in their away strip with black, which is very nice indeed. Here we go. In second half is on the way. Come on, the Swans. Let's get something from this game. No surprise in friendly means absolutely nothing, but it is a nice confidence booster when you get a result. Straight away, ball goes back to the keeper for Vardar. Swans chase it down with Thomas. They go long, and Franco wins the loose ball. Franco out to the left to find Nathan Chouet-on. Down line, it continues to go for the Swans. And apparently went out of play. Vardar throw in. As always, any questions, any players you want me to keep an eye out for, any players you want me to let you know how they've got on in the first half, just be sure to let me know in the live chat. Happy enough, any questions, be sure to let me know. I'm happy enough to answer them. Just be sure to chuck them in the live chat, of course. Hopefully everyone's had a fantastic Saturday. Sun's actually just starting to come out a bit now, which is good to see as well. Hopefully a nice afternoon here in the UK for us all, wherever you're watching from. Of course. Ball at the back for the Swans. I don't see Pedersen. Ah, there he is. He's at the top of the screen. Never mind. Here is Lisa. Out to the left-hand side it goes, finding Congreve. Had to struggle a little bit to gain possession of the ball and actually went out of play again. We're trying to use the width really well here, but so far we've only played 90 seconds of the second half, sorry, and ball's gone out of play twice for the Swans. Ball goes backwards here to Philip Lisa. His time, and referee keeps stopping the game. What's going on? What is going on? The referee keeps stopping the game. He's gone over to the benches where the managers are. No idea what he's talking about, though. Camera's too far zoomed out. Yeah, all you can see is that he's over there. No idea what he's doing. Not too sure. There are actually some fans as well in the stadium for this game. Only a small stand for the stadium. Out of the four sides of the pitch, there's only one side of the pitch that has a stand opposite the dugouts. So I've seen a few Swans fans on Twitter saying that they were going to this game. I'm not too sure how accurate that is, but of course against Cologne, we had a few Cologne fans in that ground, quite a lot actually. It's getting a bit physical this game. Ball on the right hand side, brought away from Lisa. Lisa leading the charge. Philip Lisa. In the box it goes. Over the bar. Swans in the corner. Good play there from Philip Lisa. Really good play. I really hope he gets a breakthrough season this year. Really good from Philip Lisa. Charging forward the ball. Confident, looking to take players on. Really good. And Swans have a corner now on the right hand side. Taking quickly. Fang finds Congreve. Now Cotterill into the box it goes. Away by Vardar. Out to left hand side. Chue on. Now Azim Abdullahi. Congreve now on the ball. Left hand side looking to get a ball in the box. Just decide to go backward instead. The frustrating part of this. Chue on. Franco tidies up in midfield. And out to the right hand side, searching for Smith. Watts is in support. Watts is used. Dan Watts. Falls backwards once again. Cotterill. Franco's almost plays an attacking midfielder here. Smith again for the Swans. Back to Dan Watts. Just playing it around. Cotterill being patient with it. Nice play. Here is Smith. In the box he goes. Liam Smith, I think it is. Good tackle from Vardar. Good tackle. And goal kick to Vardar. Somehow it's come off Smith there. I'm pretty sure his first name's Liam. Let me just double check that. Liam Smith. Don't want to be saying his name wrong. I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, it is. It is Liam Smith. I've been getting it right. Good player. 40 minutes left of this pre-season friendly, our final one out in Austria for the 2024-25 pre-season tour. It's been decent. We've played, of course, Bristol Rovers. We've played against Cologne, and now we've played against Vardar. Currently trailing. We've not won any of the games. We drew one, lost one. Time to win one, maybe. Out to left-hand side it goes for Cameron Congreve. Some of the pre-season results are quite wild. Of course, we've seen, was it Chesterfield? Was it beating Derby 4-0? It's crazy. And Doncaster beating Hull 4-0 as well. So some mad ones. Cotterill out to Chue on. Inside to Azim Abdullahi. Backwards the Swans go. Here is Lisa. Finds Smith now. Dan Watts. It's been good since he's come on, Dan Watts. Really tidy on the ball. Smith again on the right. Backwards to Dan Watts once more. No ball floated out to the left-hand side this time. Swans really using the pitch really well. Azim Abdullahi wants the ball in midfield. Congreve to Azim Abdullahi, edge of the box here for the Swans. Goes down. Sure, it's a free kick. No free kick. Ref's blind. I know it's only pre-season, but that was an obvious free kick. That was an obvious free kick. Edge of the box as well. Being a great area. Cotterill. What a ball that is. Out to the left-hand side. His range of passing is really good from Cotterill. Here we go. Congreve in the box. Surely. Shot blocked. Somehow Vardar hanging on here. Swans for a corner on the far side. Team quickly. On that far side. Not really giving Vardar time to breathe. Ball floated into the centre. Here's Smith. Lines up for Cotterill. Shot and all the way through. out of play it goes. That was a little bit more disappointing. A little bit disappointing from that shot. And Vardar now have that goal kick. In the last game, I'm pretty sure we've seen changes at 22.5 minutes, and then we saw changes around 65 or 75 minutes. It was one of them. I think it was 75th minute we've seen some changes. Ball midfield now for the Swans. Out to the left-hand side it goes. Swans going backwards though with Shui on. Going the wrong way, lads. The wrong way. Just to let you know about some other pre-season friendlies going on at the moment. Liverpool beat Real Betis 1-0. Southampton beat Montpellier 3-1. Spurs beat Kobe 3-2. Palace beating Crawley 4-0. That's about it so far. If anyone's interested in them. Swans, though, finally going forward. Shui on. Out to left-hand side for Congreve. Abdullah in midfield to find Franco. Franco out to the right side. Nice ball. Smith has got time. Uses Dan Watts. Franco passes off and then makes a run inside. Not used though. Out to the left-hand side instead. Just passing it around the box here. And another corner kick for the Swans. There must be about 10 corners kicks for the Swans this game. It's got to be about that. We've played loads. Well, had loads of corner kicks, should I say. If you're enjoying the stream, smash the like button. We're aiming for 20 likes as always. Long shot from the Swans. Oh, stings the gloves of the Vardar keeper. What a save. I think it was Cotterill with a shot. Hoping we see a replay of that one, if I'm honest. Swans have a corner, though. It was a great shot and one of our best efforts on target. Cotterill once again on the ball. He's been very influential. Looks very tidy as well, Cotterill. Won't mind him sticking around this season. Looks really good. Ball left-hand side now for the Swans. Shui on. Out to the far side. Congreve in the box. It goes head away at the front post from the Vardar defenders. How many times have we said that? Diving headers defensively from the North Macedonian side. Smith on the outside shot. Oh, what a recovery from the keeper. How have we not scored? I don't know how we've not scored, people. I do not know. How on earth have we not scored? The keeper is incredible. Welcome in, Convent Chat. How you doing, mate? Hopefully you're enjoying the festival in Newport. Welcome to the stream. Oh, the flag's going to fall down. He's doing his best Cardiff City impression. How's the game so far? We're using a very rotated side. We've got Watts, Norton started right back, but now it's Dan Watts playing there. Philip Lisa, Pedersen, Shui on, Abdullah, Franco, Cotterill, Congreve, Thomas, and Smith playing. So it's a very rotated side. We've got stronger players on the bench, but losing 1-0 at the moment. We've been very dominant. I don't know how we've not scored, if I'm honest, but you know it's not that bad. Their goal was their only shot on target, to my knowledge. So we've dominated. I don't know how we've not scored. Good, Covent Jack. Glad to hear, mate. Ball on the right hand side, floated across into the box here for the Swans, and just a bit too much on it. 56 minutes played, still 1-0 Vardar, the North Macedonian side. Still leading here, just about though. You know, the Vardar goalkeeper is keeping them in this. Be interested to see if the Swans make any changes. Around, you know, we're coming up to 60th minute here, 56 minutes played. One of them games we can't score. That's very unfortunate. Yeah, it is, but you know, I feel like some of these players are playing really well. Philip Lisa's doing really well. Evan Watts, the goalkeeper, really well as well. I feel like Azim Abdullah and Cotterill, I wouldn't mind seeing them in the first, you know, involved with the first team rotation this season. Congreve as well on the left-hand side, really creative, as well as Smith on the right. Looks like he's always looking to get into that box and make something happen. Thomas hasn't seen much of the ball. He's only had the one shot. Vardar are doing really well at keeping him quiet. And it's Vardar with the goal kick here. I don't know, I'm tired. Been watching the Olympics. Do let us know in the chat, have you been keeping up to date with the Olympics? It's pretty sure it's going on right now. I'll catch back up with it after the game. Watts out to Lisa. Trying to find Franco. Dispossessed, though, poor pass from Philip Lisa. Not said that much this game. And a nice bit of play now onto the right hand side here for Vardar. And I think it is offside. It is. So Swans win the free kick at the back line. Here is Pedersen. Cross to Philip Lisa. Lisa charging forward. Look at the confidence. Inside it goes. Lisa once again plays like a centre midfielder here. Out to Smith on the right. It's inside. Ball to the box. All the way through it goes. Shot the back post. Blocked. Vardar making a change. The stadium announcer's just announcing it. Here's Franco. Goes backwards. Come on the Swans. Exactly. Absolutely. Here's Azimo Delay. Inside it goes. Across to Franco. Franco inside to Josh Thomas. Just a bit too slow to react there. And drags the defender down in the end. Approaching the hour mark then in this one. Swansea 0, Vardar 1 up to this point in the game. Swans definitely been the better side, but Vardar have been the team to take their chance. And defensively, they're hanging on you somehow. Long ball forward out to the left-hand side. I'm not too sure what division they're in, Vardar, so let me quickly check. Let's quickly have a look. Vardar. FK Vardar are in the Priva Liga, and last season they finished 10th. Season before they finished 11th. Season before that, the 1920 season, they won the league first with 46 points, 13 wins, 7 draws, 3 defeats. So interesting. But last season they finished on 37 points in 10th place, which gets them, I think that's relegation qualifiers, isn't it? Let me check. Relegation qualification. Yeah, 37 points. They were 8 points against the side of the 11th, actually going down. I'm not too sure how they got on in those relegation qualifiers, mind. Swans, out to the right-hand side it goes. See if you can see. I think they stayed up. Yeah, they won the relegation qualifiers. They stayed up. Just about, mind. Welcome, Callum. How you doing, mate? Come on, the Swans. Absolutely. Ball to the back post. And Swans win yet another corner. I think this is like a 12th corner of the game. It's got to be something crazy like that. We've had loads. And once again, every single one of them has been a short corner. Swans on the ball now. With Franco. Loose touch, but one back there by Lisa. Out to the right to find Smith. Smith gets inside. Azim Abdullah, nice ball into the centre. Surely, shot into the back of the net. Swans equalise thanks to Cameron Congreve. Come on, the Swans. Get in. Well, it has been coming. I think it is Cameron Congreve. Tidy finish and deserved. Is Eom on? He's not. Eom's not on. He's on the bench, mate. Come on, the Swans. 1-1. Deserved. I believe it was Cameron Congreve. Let me just check when the Swans announced it on the Twitter. Franco. It was Franco. It was a good finish. Really good. There is Franco. It wasn't Congreve. It was Franco. I do apologise. As I mentioned a few times now, the camera angle isn't great. It was Goncalo Franco, the new signing. I thought it was Congreve, but it wasn't. No, it was Franco. It's hard to see, really hard to see. The quality of the stream's not great. And Swans making a few changes now. Sam Parker's on, Jay Fulton's on. I think that's Liam Cullen as well. Yeah, so a few changes for the Swans. That's Ollie Cooper also. Yeah, so quite a lot of changes now. I'm going to have to go back to Twitter to just let you guys know all the subs. Quite a few there. Quite a few. Goncalo Franco with a goal. He was on the left-hand side of the box. I thought it would have been Congreve, but no. It was our new Portuguese midfielder to fire home from close range into the top right corner. Gets his first in Swansea City colours on the hour mark. And Cabango's also on the pitch here. There must have been a load of changes. I think that's Josh Key also. Yeah, Josh. Wow, we've changed the whole side here. We've completely changed the team up. Must be about at least 6 changes, at least 6, 7 changes. I still haven't posted it. I have to keep an eye on this a sec. Ball out to left hand side. Swans looking like they're going to win this one now. Grimes is on as well. God. Everywhere we look, it's a new player. That might even be Darling. Well, Pedersen was blonde as well, so it's tricky to see. It's hard to see who all the changes are. The Swans are back level, 1-1. Goncalo Franco with the goal. Great to see. Come on, the Swans. Ball on the right hand side with Sam Parker. 25 minutes of the game to go. Key. Back to Grimes. Matt Grimes. Down to the right hand side it goes. Parker, ball into the centre. It's not a great ball. You can see what he's trying to do. Look for the runner across the face of goal, but goes straight into the keeper's gloves there. I'm waiting to see Eon, but Eon doesn't think Eon is on the pitch. I think that's the only one. The one we all want is not on the pitch. Only Bessemer. We love to see anyone on the pitch, of course. In Swansea colours. Ball goes backwards to Watts. Oh no, it's not. It's Figueroa. Mate, every player I think they've kept on, I'm used to saying, for the first hour, they've completely changed. So I don't know half the players now on the pitch because it's so far out from the camera, is so zoomed out, it's hard to see unless I can physically see their number. Or typically the position they'd probably be in. Very giving the rest of the team a game at match time. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm waiting for the Swans to update it on the Twitter so I can read out all the changes too. And for myself as well. Here's Parker. Back to Josh Key. Inside to Fulton. Downline it goes, Jay Fulton now. Seen him in the Mumbles a few weeks ago, actually. I think it was 2 weeks ago. Here we go. So, Figueroa, Key, Darling, Cabango, Timon, Fulton, Grimes, Cooper, Eon, Parker, and Cullen all on. So, I think that's 11 changes. 1, 2, 3. Figueroa, Key, Darling, Cabango, Timon, Fulton, Grimes, Cooper, Eon, Parker, and Cullen. Yeah, 11 changes for the Swans. So, yeah, Watts, Evan Watts, Dan Watts, Lisa, Pedersen, Tijo Aon, Cotterill, Abdullah, Franco, Smith, Thomas, and Congreve all come off. So it's a completely different Swans team now. Completely different. So Eom is on the pitch. Eom is on the pitch. Eom Ji-sung. With a corner in the box, it goes all the way through and headed into the FC Vardar's goalkeeper's hands from his own teammate. The first time we put a ball in the box, we won't do it unless it's Cabango playing or Harry Darling. So yeah, complete refresh for the Swans then. Complete refresh. Well, Eon will be on that left-hand side then, as expected. It looks like it would be Figueroa, Key, Darling, Cabango, Timon, Fulton, Grimes, Cooper, Eon, Parker, Cullen. So Parker once again on that right wing, presumably. I'll keep you updated with the positions of everyone. Here is Harry Darlin. Out to the right to find Ben Cabango now. Cabango inside to midfield. Here we go. Josh Key playing as like a midfielder. Swans win the free kick. Taken quickly by Key, out to the right hand side it goes for Sam Parker. Well, something must be happening with Sam Parker because, of course, he hasn't signed a new contract, but surely we won't be playing him if he wasn't going to stay, you know? Because that's a very valuable spot to be given someone. You know, Smith was doing really good. Here's Fulton, out to the right hand side again. Parker, Fulton again. Key goes backwards to find Cabango. And to the left-hand side it goes now with Matt Grimes. Grimes inside to Darlin. Over the top of the ball. In behind is Sam Parker. Shot over the bar. Over the bar from the Swans. Just about over the bar. Not far, but over the bar. And goal kick now to FC Vardar. 22 minutes left to go. Watchalong's been a better side this half. Absolutely, yes. They have. Both sides go now because of the heat to have a little water break. It's mainly the Vardar side that need it because the Swans players have just come on. A few players will take the opportunity still to have a quick drink. But yeah, I think the Swans have been the better team this game. Vardar scoring with their only shot on target. It was a counter attack where Lisa and Pedersen were backpedaling and just not quick enough. The Vardar striker was too quick for them and slotted past Watts easily. But Swans have had a lot of the ball, but just trying to break down that back line of Vardar was pretty tricky. Magic Guide says they've been the better side both halves. To be fair, Vardar had one shot on target and scored. Absolutely, just some. You should be here, Magic Guide. What? You should take my position. We should get you on the stream as well. 20 minutes to go then. Water break is over. Come on, the Swans. Round off pre-season in Austria with a win. And then re-wave the Portuguese side on next Saturday. Matchday vlog coming up for that one, people. So be sure to tune into that one. We need striker on the set about now. And I'd say as well we need, for me, my wish list for the Swans would be centre-back, 100%. We need one or two attacking midfielders. If we get two attacking midfielders or one attacking midfielder and a backup winger, and then we definitely need a striker, maybe even two strikers. That's my wish list. So at least 4 players for me. And more defence, we do indeed. I feel like we're sorted left back. I think right back sorted as well with Key, Norton, Parker as well seems to be involved quite a bit. Dan Watts, whether he'll feature in the league, I'm not too sure. But then centre back, we're quite light. We've got Pedersen, Darlin, Lisa, and Cabango. There's 4 there, and Pedersen might be on the way out. So we'll probably at least need one more. You strike 100%, 100%. 19 minutes left to go. As always, if you're enjoying the stream, be sure to drop a like and subscribe as always. Completely free to do. On the left-hand side. Into midfield it goes, and free given the way of Vardar. I think we've seen all the changes now for this game. Excited for the league to start, though. Of course, we'll be, as I've said a few times now, matchday vlog. Well, there's training in 3 days. So on Tuesdays, a training, open training. I'll be there. Maybe not. I'll do a matchday vlog for that one. Not much to talk about, but I noticed they've done a few things to stadium, so I might get that in for you. Or there might just be a little video for the Swans open training. And then, of course, we've got Real Wave on the 3rd. And then we'll do a watch-along for the opening day of the season, Swans versus Middlesbrough. It is away, though, so I'll do a match-day vlog. Live watch-along for that one. Is it not a pub? No, I completely forgotten. Completely forgot for that one, mate. It's probably pointless me putting up now. That's the one thing. I knew I forgot to do something. I knew it. Apologies, mate, for that. I usually do them, don't I? I'm actually gutted now I didn't do that. Oh well. Well, I'll do it 100% for the next live stream. I'm gutted I forgot about that now. Here is Vigaroo. 1-1 in this game between Swans and Vardar. Will there be a winner to this game? Swans win the free kick at the halfway line. Fulton went tumbling over. Sorry, Darling went tumbling over. Now Fulton on the ball. Fulton out to the right to find Eom Ji Sung. Back into midfield. And now back with Harry Darling. Darling out to the right again. Searching for Sam Parker. Parker first time effort across the face of goal and well collected by the Vardar goalkeeper. I don't know who the Vardar goalkeeper is with his name, but looks really good. They've been their best player this game, the good goalkeeper. So 16 minutes to go in this game then. 1-1 at the moment. Swans went back level thanks to Goncalo Franco with the equaliser. It had been coming for a long, long time. And for Vardar, it was their only shot on target for their goal. I'm trying to keep an eye out on what's happening at the Olympics as well because I do want to follow that. It's I know the not Wales. I'm so used to saying Wales. Great Britain, of course, won bronze of the women's diving. Really good to see. It was a dramatic fashion as well. You know, Great Britain, no one in Great Britain ever does it the easy way. Cabango back to Vigaroo under a bit of pressure, but he'll take his time still. Nice bloke to the left-hand side. Finds Josh Twyman. Well, I do feel like this is an indication of what Luke Williams thinks is probably the strongest 11. So it still includes Jay Fulton. We probably would expect to see Franco break into that side this season. He probably won't start as a starting midfielder with Grimes, but we'd expect to see him definitely be involved. Ollie Cooper in the attacking midfield role. I feel like he needs a bit more competition to help push him forward. He's a great player, but you know, under Roscoe Martin, he was superb, but under Dufton last season, and then Williams, of course, he did dip off a little bit. So we all know the qualities of Ollie Cooper. Great player, but has slipped off a little bit. And then definitely a striker to give Cullen a bit of competition. Cullen's not bad if he's coming off the bench. Of course, he's had his chance now starting, but I do feel like we need that bigger player starting up top, a bigger player. Not by name, by literal height. And Kuha Hedovic probably isn't he's not preferred from Luke Williams. Maybe a checklist could be used in future to ensure you have everything set up. 100%, Scrindon, 100%. Gonna have to do that now. Well, I think it's a bit disorganized because I'm using a different streaming software for this one. We're using StreamYard, as you can see in the top right corner. Usually using Streamlabs, so on there I can customize the screen, make it look really nice. But on here it's just a simple one for the preseason friendlies. 76 minutes on the clock then. Still 1-1. And Vardar have a throw-in on the far side. Now they cross over the halfway line. Header flicked on. And then the Swans win it back with Ben Cabango. Or Ben Cabango, as we like to call him here in Swansea. Always pops up with a goal in an important time. Scored against Cologne last time as well. Of course, we'll never forget that 99th minute winner against them lot the road. Swansea go backwards to Cabango once again. Out to the right. Key. To Parker. Grimes. Over the top it goes. Searching for Eom Ji Sung, but doesn't quite reach him. The Vardar keeper is under pressure from Cullen and he'll able to collect. I feel like a draw at this point is probably fair considering how Vardar defended in the first half. But on the second half display, Swans have completely dominated. Is Dolvin playing? For his old team. No worries, mate. No worries at all. I was going to say, I'm not too sure who Dolvin is. Maybe a Vardar player. Welcome in, though, mate. Stove Dev, welcome in. Grimes. Out to left-hand side. And I think that's a free kick to the Swans. It is indeed. Free kick to the Swans. Ji-Sung to take it. 11 minutes to go in this pre-season friendly. Is it true 10 lucky people that cut you Swans match and shout goals glow get a free key ring? No, not quite. But if you do see me down at the stadium, be sure to say hello. Always looking to, of course, meet subscribers of the channel. If you watch the videos, I really do appreciate it, and support the channel. It really means a lot. And always happy to talk to anyone. So please, if you do see me down the stadium, be sure to say hello. Free kick then to Vardar midway through the Vardar half. But yeah, we'll be. We've got some key rings now, so I can start to make them and give them out to a few people. Free kick then for Vardar. Free kick midway through their own half. They're taking ages over it, mind. How do I get goals goal keyring then, please? I need to think of a way of maybe making a website. I'm not too sure right now. I know there's a way you can link it to the YouTube account. I'm not 100% too sure. I need to look into it, but there will be a way of purchasing keyrings and some merch in the near future. I just need to work on it a little bit. But if you see me down the stadium, I'll try carry a few on me. If there's any subscribers to the channel that come up to me, then if I've got enough on me, you can have one. Ball on the right hand side, down line it goes, and Parker's trying to get on it, and in the end, shielded out by the Vardar defender for a goal kick. So 80 minutes in, still 1-1. Been a good run out for a lot of players this game. I think there's about 23 players have been used in this one, because we had both of the 11s, and then we had Dan Watts as well play. So I think about 23 players have played today. The only player that's not played is Nathan Broom, the sub goalkeeper. He's the only one that's not featured. I do feel a little bit bad, actually. Let's see. We've got... Yeah, everyone else has come on. Apart from Nathan Broom. Get Nathan Broom on for the last 5 minutes. No, 10 minutes, sorry. 10 minutes. Ball to the far side here for Vardar. Falls backwards. Cooper with the press. Late on a challenge, and referee ignores it. Vardar's on the ball, though. Haven't looked too good going forward in this game. They have been clinical there. They put away their chance, but apart from that, them been coming forward a lot. Here's Ben Cabango. Finds Harry Darling. Backwards to Cabango again. Just playing between them two at the moment. Darling taking his time on the ball. It's Cabango once again. Ball inside. Nice play this. Fulton falls backwards yet again. Swans changing the point of attack to the left-hand side. Ji-sung. Down line, it goes to the byline. Ji-sung. Good ball in, but defended well by Vardar. That's the frustrating part. Cooper. Out to the right to find Parker. Parker falls backwards as well. Just trying to, get Vardar to push up a little bit and press so we can find those gaps in behind. Grimes in a bit of space. Grimes is found. Found a great pocket of space there. Now Key into the centre it goes. All the way through. Ball into the centre again, the other side. Headed behind for a Swansea City corner. On the right-hand side then, Swansea City corner. Grimes will go across to take it as an in-swinging corner. He really is taking his time back, Grimes. It seems to be a very nice day in Austria. Well, that part of Austria, of course. It's sun starting to shine here in Swansea. Meant to be a heat wave this next week. Look forward to it. Ball to the back post. Oh, what a save! I'm not sure if it went in or not. What a save from the Vardar goalkeeper. No, it didn't go in. Wow, where has he kept that out? How on earth has he kept that out? Ball to the back post. I think it was Darling with a header. Straight down, and the Vardar keeper has just got something on it. And then the Vardar defenders just swept it behind for another corner for the Swans. This time on the opposite side. Ball in, outswinger. First header and second header won by Vardar. But Grimes will win the loose pass. Back to Vigaroo now. Grimes again. Once again. Don't know what happened to my voice then. Grimes again. Out to the left-hand side. Timon. Grimes. Now here's Ben Cabango. Plays it out right to Key. Now here's Parker. Parker to the byline. Cuts it back. Parker inside. Shot over the bar from Fulton. But deflected over. Another corner to the Swans. Exciting this. Really exciting. I'm excited for the season start. I really am. This is a nice build-up play. Really exciting stuff. 85 minutes on the clock. 5 minutes left of this pre-season friendly. The final one out in Austria. It'll be Grimes to deliver from the far side. At the near side, sorry. Left-footed in the box it goes. Cleared away by Vardar. And it goes out for a Swansea City throw-in on the far side this time. Grimes charges forward. Out to the left it goes, and back now with Cabango. Grimes again. Grimes, bit of space to charge forward into. Finds Josh Key. Key, first time ball in the box, away. Another Swansea City corner. This must be about 20 by now. Got to be. It's an incredible amount of corners in this game. 4 minutes left of the 90. Probably won't be any added on time. Maybe like a minute or two at most. Corner kick for the Swans. It's not Grimes this time, so right foot. Can't quite see who that is. Can't see. Come on, the Swans. Absolutely. Come on, the Swans. It might be Eom Ji-sung for the corner. I'm not too sure. Cannot see a number. This camera is way too far zoomed out. Two arms go in the air though. In the box it goes. All the way through. Ball back in. Cabango keeps it alight. Oh, that's awful. And two Vardar players are down here and probably will need to receive a bit of treatment. With 3 minutes left on the clock. Swansea trying. They are looking really good, especially the reaction against Cologne last time. We went 2-0 down in 20 minutes was it? And everyone was thinking, fearing for the worst. But then after that point, we really did get back into the game, and we were probably the better side after that point. So for 75 minutes against Cologne, probably the better side. And I'd have to say for probably 90 minutes against these guys, we've been the better side. Just not getting those, the goals to show for it, which is a little bit frustrating. But we are trying, absolutely. 2.5 minutes to go. Vardar players are back up on their feet, and the centre back will actually take the goal kick. I think no. I feel like the time wasted in a pre-season friendly. Here we go then. He honestly is time wasting. The Vardar goalkeeper pretending like he doesn't know where to put the ball. On the ground, mate. They're practicing for this season. There must be another tough season coming up for Vardar. If they're time wasting their pre-season friendly, practicing. Bit of language coming from the stadium here. Apologies if that come across on the stream. Someone's not happy at all with the ref. Ball on the left-hand side. Grimes will charge forward now across the halfway line. Stops, finds Cabango. Just as I say he's going to cross the halfway line. No, sideways. Grimes again. Inside to Fulton. And to the right. Backwards now across the back line. Here's Grimes once again acting as a third centre-back. Goes across the left-hand side. Yeom Ji-sung. Ji-sung pulls it back. Short! Blocked. Couldn't see where the ball went then. I thought that was going to be it. Final 45 seconds left in the 90. Time on for the throw-in. Goes backwards once again. Come on, City. Come on, City. 30 seconds left of this final pre-season friendly left in Austria. Not sure if they'll add any extra time on. They did in the first half. We did have that water break as well, so maybe like 1 or 2 minutes. Not too sure. Cooper. Into midfield. And offside against Ollie Cooper. So free kick to Vardar then. Keeper will go across and take it. Probably the last action. We'll tick over to 90 minutes now. Covering shout to Swans chants in the chat. Great to see. So we're over the 90-minute now. Over the 90-minute mark now, sorry. Ref is happy enough to play on a little longer. Just like the first half. Swans trying to get that win. Although it means absolutely nothing. Vardar falls backwards all the way back to the keeper. They're happy with a point in this one. The North Macedonian side. And Key trying to win the ball back for the Swans. Surrounding them and just turns all three of the Swans players. And his pass isn't as good though. Here's Yeom Ji-sung. Go on, Yeom. Yeom Ji-sung cuts inside. Ball into the centre. Find Parker. And Parker dispossessed there. Ref's still playing on. We have played over the... Well, there wasn't any added minutes as far as we know. Key. Oh, it's a late tackle on Ollie Cooper there from Vardar. Swans will have a free kick. Surely a yellow card. I know it's a pre-season friendly, but come on. And it is indeed yellow card to a Vardar player. That was very late on Ollie Cooper. And a bit concerning, actually. Ollie Cooper's stayed down. And the referee's waving the medics on. It's not good at all. This is will probably be our last kick of the game. And it is a Swansea City free kick here. And the physios are now on for Ollie Cooper. I think it's Ollie Cooper anyway. It's really hard to tell, honestly. I wish they would zoom in a little bit on this camera. It's very far back. Very zoomed out shot. Matt Grimes will take the free kick once this player has had the treatment. Yeah, it's not clear which player it is that went down. Looked like Ollie Cooper, but I cannot say for certain. Could even be Fulton because Fulton's gone blonde, hasn't he, from last season? So it could be one of them. There was someone made a rumour up yesterday saying that Jay Fulton was about to sign for Leeds United for $500,000 on a 4-year contract or something like that. I don't get how these people make up these rumours. I think it actually was Jay Fulton. Yes, it was. Number 4. On his back, it was indeed Jay Fulton that went down. But he is back on his feet now, walking across. We haven't seen the likes of Joe Allen, Ronald, Josh Janelli, Mikhailo Kuhahedovic out in Austria, or at all, I don't think, in pre-season. Ji-sung standing over the free kick as well as Matt Grimes. It looks like Grimes will take, though. Last chance, surely. We've played 3 over the 90. Ji-sung with 2 arms in the air, but Grimes has lined it up. Will it be? It's Ji-sung. The box it goes, head all the way through. Oh, just past the post. I don't know if it hit the post. And a corner to the Swans. Wow, what a delivery from Eom Ji-sung. What a ball. Wow. Was not expecting that. A great header as well from whoever met her in the centre. No idea who. It's really hard to tell from, once again, how zoomed out the camera is. But a great save by the keeper, I think it was. It must have been. So tip it past the post. Swans have a corner on the far side. Whipped in. Heads go up. Overhead kick. And a spectacular just wasn't meant to be there. And that will probably be that. Vardar will have a goal kick. But you imagine then that will be that. And there we go. Full time in this one. Swansea City 1. FK Vardar 1 in this one then. A dominant display from the Swans for a mix of youth for majority of the game, but then experience in our first 11 really for the last 30 minutes. Put that up. There we go. So in the end then, 1-1. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. We dominated the game. We just need to work on that final third bit. We need a striker in as soon as possible, really, to implement them into our style of play. That's what pre-season's all about. But I think Cameron Congreve, one of the best players on the pitch today. Franco got his goal, of course. Not too bad at all for the Swans. And in the end, we've got to see everyone in the squad, apart from Nathan Broom. But 1-1 in the end. Not awful at all. And Vardar, best luck to them for the rest of the season. Well done, but a good defensive display up. Of course, took their chance when they had it. Only won it the whole game as well. Slotting past Evan Watson goal. So in the end then, 1-1, not bad at all. And 1 week then until our final pre-season friendly. 2 weeks till the start of the championship season. Is it over yet? Full time, mate. Full time. We need to get that performance in the championship now. Yeah, exactly. Dominant. Just need to work on that final third bit, creating the chances. That's the only thing we lacked today. The goal that they scored was through Pedersen and Lisa at the back. Not having enough pace, but Darling's a quick defender. But we used to pull quite well. Used it really well since our first 11 come on. I think that's what Williams will look to build around then. I feel like Ollie Cooper needs a bit more competition for his position. Same as Liam Cullen. Apart from that, though, we're probably looking at them two, a right winger, because where's Ronald? Josh Nelly hasn't featured as well. Allen hasn't featured. Apart from that, I feel like we just need a backup centre back, attacker midfielder. The flag's coming down, doing its best Cardiff City impression. And that's about it. Anyway, a massive thank you to everyone watching. Hopefully you have a fantastic Saturday afternoon. I'm going to go enjoy the sunshine and the Olympics. And I'll see you in the next very soon. I've got predictions for the tables coming up very soon. And I'll see you in a bit then. Take care. Thank you all very much for watching. See you soon, guys. Take care. Goodbye.